Hi, it's Ryoichi. This is my vlog to practice my English and record my daily activity. I'm a PhD student studying the development of consciousness at Kyoto University in Japan. Right now, I'm currently staying at Monash University in Australia as a visiting researcher. In this vlog, I'm talking about my daily research and life. It is structured in three parts. First, about my research, and second, about my workout, and third, the last one, about my life and thoughts. So first, about my research. I try to work 6 to 8 hours a day. When I at work, I decide what I'm going to do in 2 hours unit. Today I slept in a bit. Yeah, so I worked from 10:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. So first I made a plan for the work I would do today. Next, I worked on 2 manuscripts for a paper I am writing. One is on visual awareness, and I received feedback from my co-author, so I revised the parts my co-author pointed out and wrote an abstract of the paper. The other is on perceptual metacognition, and I have been reading and studying related papers that I need to read while writing the introduction of the paper. For example, the metacognition is generally said to be immature before the age of 8, and characteristically, children have an overconfidence bias. However, depending on what metacognition is about, so children can do just as well as adults. One example is judgmental responses to passive stimulus or perceptual metacognition. Also, there are not many studies. One study shows that metacognitive performance was as good as adults even in 8 years old for the judgment, the perceptual stimulus. So metacognition may be domain specific. On the other hand, some studies suggest that metacognition is domain general. Therefore, whether metacognition is domain specific or domain general is an important topic, especially the development of metacognition, right? So besides writing the paper, I sent a new online experiment or share new online experiment with my co-researcher and discussed the research in a Slack chat. Yeah, we are using Slack chat, not Zoom. It looks good for the most part of the experimental demo, so we are now in the process of creating or making a practice, try, and instruction for the actual experiment or main experiment. So today I made a practical task, and also daily I am making little progress every day. So I was relieved. Also, I was relieved that the paper I resubmitted yesterday was not disk rejected. Yeah, and went to reviewers. I got the email today. I'm so happy, but I don't know after review the judgment will be revision or reject. Next, I would like to talk about muscle training or workout. Today I went to the gym after some rest at home, so my workout time was short. I did bench press and pull-ups and dips. Bench press is like the same as simple one, and pull-up is like this, and dips is like this. I did 3 repetitions of 40 kilogram for 3 sets with assistant to doing the pull-up and dips and I did 3 repetitions of 77.5 kilogram for 3 sets of 5 for bench press. And the remaining squat and deadlift will be done tomorrow, I think. So yesterday the squat felt heavier than usual, but today's bench press, pull-ups and dips felt lighter for me. It is interesting. And normally 3 reps of 90%, 5 reps of 80%, and 8 reps of 40% each are on the menu in order by the day to day. So in terms of volume, muscle training volume, 90% cross 3 equals 270, and 80% cross 5 equal 400, and 40% cross 8 equals 320. So the 80% days may still be tough, but I think it is important to do a 90% for strength gains with a mind to get crushed, I think. But 80% for muscle building is to do a good number of repetitions with a weight that doesn't crash. It is, I think, important for training. So finally, I would like to talk about life and my thoughts. So first, here are the goals I have achieved this year. Today I will explain 6 correcting EEG and F-News data, and 7th, presenting 3 international conferences and 3 Japanese conferences. So my PhD and JSPS DHC2, this is like study grant projects are the development process or emergent process of consciousness and the neural basis. Therefore, my project includes not only behavior but also brain activity measurement. I have finally been able to accumulate behavioral research in last year and this year I'm conducting now. So I plan to use EEG and if News is like the machine or brain activity measurement for brain activity that of the cerebral blood flow variability, something for like the PFC, prefrontal cortex or parietal cortex or something and this is good for child research. And my boss is expert for this F-News and prefrontal cortex development. Yes. So after I return to Japan, I plan to study brain activity while children performing tasks. And also this year, I plan to make presentations at the international conference on development in the US, SRCD, in March, and an international conference on consciousness, ASSC, in the US also in June, and an international research conference on consciousness in Taiwan in August. So I also plan to make presentations in Japan at the I don't know the real name, but Society for the Study of Babies and Japanese Psychological Association and the Development Psychology Society. I think at least 3 international conference, and I will 3 or I think 4 or 5 like the I may present some research at the Neural Development Society or I don't know, the cognitive psychology conference or something. Okay, it takes 10 minutes, so I finished today's vlog. Thank you for listening and watching. Bye.